Got back to SFeatley in a broadcast. The Italian Grand Prix, just expert difficulty level. I seem to be that good at I've never done that level before. Setup as well, and the setup seems to be paying off. Sessions and in the qualifying session, by was Sir Lewis Hamilton by 100 in the end, by about 6-7 tenths. So let me just quickly, as I usually do, just gonna quickly go to the live part. And if you are watching this, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the share button, because don't forget, you are helping will you just turn on, for God's sake? Right, clipboard. I'm just gonna get that and do it on me. Should be bang done. Right, select playlist. Big up my unusual members, which is Maisie, the usual gang, or Maisie, Melina, Talkman, your Yank Talking Smack as well. If you want to become a member, hit the membership button down below. Really does help, not just the channel, but it helps the charity as well. You're paying a monthly fee to the charity each month, like giving like one of the appeals you find on. There you go. No, it's not. I'm gonna have to change that. Bingo. Live chat replay. Select users. I'm gonna be doing that one. Save. Right, done. Oh, hang on. I need to put the thumbnail on it. Here we go. It takes 10 days to press. There we go. That's it. The Italian Grand Prix. I hope you like the thumbnail. It's gonna be nice. I hope you like the thumbnail. Right, just gonna share it on Twitter. That should be on. Yeah. Right. I need to copy the link. There you go. Right, stick it on Twitter. let's go. Let's go, people. There you go. Right, let's go. Big up, Solo. How are you, mate? Big up. Make sure to get your comments in. Alright, get your super chats in, get your comments in, get your questions in as well. I'll answer your questions whilst we're trying to race at the same time. But here we go.
It's time for the Italian Grand Prix once again, here in the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Now I want to ask you about Lewis Hamilton. They need to win in order to stay in contention for the title. Anything outside of that, and their fate is no longer in their hands.
And they can do it for sure, as long as they don't dwell too much on the position. At the end of the day, there's only one way to go racing, and that's to give it everything you've got. Either your best is good enough to stay in the hunt, or it's not. There's no point giving any less than 100%.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Stevens lines up on pole position and Alexander Albon lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Ocon, Fiat, Max Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Leclerc, Norris,
nice, and Stroll.
Giovinazzi
and Hamilton, that's where he is. So he started second, he qualified second behind me. He's obviously got a Benjamin penalty. That's not going to help him in the title hunt. It's between me and him because the car we've got is so well developed. It's so good, it's so well developed. That is miles ahead of everyone else because we've kept all our upgrades from the season before, from the rule changes. So, like, we are so far ahead. So, just gonna get that down, bring that up, bring up the live chat so I can keep reading your comments. What do I need to do? I want to do all your options actually. Turn the everything, upshift tone, yep. Our radio output device, there you go.
Okay, you're down into P2. Let's push on and try to regain first. Don't let them get away from you. One of them might make a mistake that lets us back in. Good result last race. Let's try to go one better this weekend.
Right, fuck it, I'll go about. Right. So we want, is that a pit stop set? That's all we can do on a one stop. Let's take a stop out of that. You gain 6/10. I'll put the other stop in there as a precaution if we get enough time. But I think we can do it on a one stop. But if it depends, if we get the gap, it's only if the pit stop's there if we get a gap for fastest lap. Then I'll box. If not, then no point. No point. Let's pick that up a little bit. Let's give it some juice to fight with. That'll do. Usually, you want to underfuel the car, but I want to go fast. Just want to go fast. I just want to go fast. So, let's go. Formation lap. Like I say, during the F1 watch-alongs, they're the most important lap. Rubbing the tyre. Just generates more heat. Right, cool, starting good now. So don't forget, it's right. So don't forget, starting on pole, Alex Albon in the Red Bull is second. Ocon 5 laps ahead of the drivers. Great start, beautiful start, easy as you like. So going out of turn 2 into Curva di Grande. I hate to say this could be a bit of a walkover today. The car's just too fast. We were testing it out in practice, and like I was only a few tenths faster than Hamilton, so if Hamilton makes his way through the field, then there could be a race on, but it depends how quickly he'll do that. At the minute, it's just trying to build a gap. Just want to be wide, don't want to be doing that. Complete lap 1 already, so 19. I want to break that toe, I don't want to be giving him a chance to be within 1 second by the third lap. He's going to release DRS. It is a bit cold. Cut that corner like big style. Coming down, we're going to go into Ascari. Into Ascari, coming out of Ascari, down the main straight, the back straight, down towards Parabolica. Parabolica used to be so, like, I remember Parabolica where it was difficult, where if you got it wrong, you'd be in the gravel trap. Yeah? Now they've got this bloody runoff area, which is just stupid. People can get away with shit. It's like you're giving leeway to the best drivers in the world. I mean, I don't get it. Like, these are supposed to be the best drivers in. I remember this one, this used to be a massive gravel trap, right, in 1999.
Some information on Joe Renanzi. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
That's a shame. Giovinazzi is now out of the race already. So let's just look at some of the replays already. So, Feet first, Ocon second. Who is that? Pierre Gasly. It is as well, Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly, the guy he replaced, is right behind him in third. You've got, looks like Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez left Racing Point and joined Renault, so he's now racing for Renault. You've got him and Sebastian, then it's Esteban Ocon. Is it? Is Esteban Ocon? I believe it's Esteban Ocon. $31. Yeah, that is Esteban Ocon. That is Esteban Ocon. Then you've got the mighty Max, the mighty Champions League leader Max Verstappen, set back in. He's right in the position that he should find comfortable with, which will be second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I believe, 6th position. Yeah, P6. P7th is, who's that? That's Carlos Sainz, isn't it? No, that's not Carlos Sainz. Is that Carlos Sainz? Oh, I need to check now. That ain't Carlos Sainz. Yeah, he's Carlos Sainz. What am I on about? I should know this. I should tell by the helmets. So Max Verstappen, then it's Sainz, then it's Norris, then it's Leclerc, then Hamilton. He's stuck in 10th. That's not good for his championship hopes. He needs to start pushing up that grid if he wants to start challenging us. It's the only one going to get a challenge in this Grand Prix, because like I said, our car is faster than everyone else by a country mile. I could coast this and still win this race. Compared to the other opposition, it's Hamilton that's going to pose the main threat. What's the game? It's F1 2020. The new game comes out on the 13th, and I will be doing a stream where I open the game basically once it's downloaded. I will be doing a stream once it's downloaded where I'll be doing an F1 stream, gaming stream, where I can show you what it looks like. I can't wait. I can't wait for 2021. With their new storyline, Breaking Point. It's like if you played FIFA back in 2017 with Alex Hunter, it's kind of like that, but in F1, in an F1 story. Like you rise up, but you don't get to select the best team. You don't get to select. There's 5 drivable teams, and it's not any of Mercedes or Red Bull. Like I don't even think Ferrari or McLaren. It's like one of the Red Bull, it's like one of the back end teams of the midfield. It's Williams, I think Haas is there. You can treat Williams, Haas, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo. Hang on, so Williams 1, AlphaTauri 2, right? Then there's Alfa Romeo 3. Haas 4. What's the 5th one? I think maybe Alpine. I think it's the other one. Basically, the 5 bottom teams of that finished the 5 bottom places of last year's championship. Basically. Right, where's Hamilton at? He's been separated from the other group. Why is that? Do hit that like button, do hit that subscribe button please, it's really important you do that guys. Join the membership as well. We've got, right, once we get enough members, we will be doing our members only polls, we will be doing our members only live streams. Members only polls will be mainly stuff about parts of the channel that you want to see improving. How would you improve the channel? What would you like to see on the channel? Those polls, if you want to be part and you want to sort of influence the sort of content that I want to bring, that you want to see bung out on SFeatleyTV, then by all means join one of the level 2 or level 3 memberships for those members only polls. You feeling cast it, man? Oh, I didn't. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful piece of kit. Actually, I've just got to pause for 2 secs. I've got to send this to Finso. And the real ultimate. there. So yeah, you can tell by look at the gap. Look, it's kind of like the advantage that Mercedes had in 2014. That's how. See, if you play the game well, you play the driver career mode really well, then you'll be able to develop parts for the car, but also don't manage to save them. Luckily, in the previous 2 championships, we had them very close, with close fights with Red Bull and Ferrari. I think Ferrari stepped it up in season 2. They stepped up the car, and it was close battles, but in the end, we managed to remain victorious because we managed to develop it so much at the start, and also managed to save some of the development for the next year. But because the reason we did that is because we managed to get the title pretty much under wraps and nearly wrapped up by the end of the season. So, well, by the second half of the season, it was pretty much done. Pretty much how it was for Hamilton in 2019. That's why this year I found it puzzling that Mercedes have been so far behind Red Bull. They knew from literally the first race that they were going to be able to fight for the championship between either Bottas or Mercedes or Hamilton, because they were 7 tenths quicker in the whole lap, man. 8 years quicker. Beautiful, the coming down, braking from the Vector Filio. Curva Grande. Very Foster. I don't know. Can't remember what this one's called. Can't remember. Out of all the corners here, I can't remember that one. But remember Lesmo 1, Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2. Power right there. Down the back, down the straight. Go past under the old circuit, which had the old banking, then go into a Scali. Danny Kvyat having problems in the race already. Tell you what, despite his new engine, despite the engine penalty to take on an upgrade, to take on a power unit with more power and better reliability, because it's at the start of its let's just say. Whoa, caught that up. Fuck. I know I'll do it. I knew I'd make one mistake. I knew I'd make just a mistake. I knew it. Oh, fucking hell, I nearly did it again, man. Stop being so greedy. That's not giving me confidence. What's worse is when that happens, it doesn't give you confidence in the next corner. You take it a bit more tentatively, and that way you lose time. to be to like Hamilton's level where you can make that sort of mistake, like honestly, they'd still keep on the pace. Bang, the next lap, just as fast as it was not the last lap, obviously, it was up before that. So it hasn't affected his mentality right in that way. It's just been questioning the car. The way drivers do that is just unreal. The fact they have some of them have time to think about what's going on. Right. These days, like, there's so much to do in a cockpit, it's unreal. Ah, fuck. What's happening with Gavir? I think Gavir's taken second place. That's playing right into my hands, you know. Because while they're fighting for position, it means I'm just streaking away. Oh, that was poor. That is so poor. It's unreal. That is so bad to watch. There we go. Let's go. Fastest lap. Here we come. Let's go. Let's do this. Oops. Cut the corner a bit there. Because I haven't used the fucking power. Well, I'm gonna have to do it to our next lap because I didn't use the ERS to right. I had no ERS for the last sector. Used too much of it. I still go fastest lap, 500. Beautifully taken. Gets up the car. Oh, come on, man. Oh, dear, man. What fastest lap on this lap? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Oh, that was poor. Locked up, locked up, locked up! Stop making mistakes, man. Make a mistake like that, you could put yourself in the barriers, man. Like that. You're not thinking. It's time for a pit stop soon anyway. I need to see people's chats. Get your comments in, guys. That's it. Lol, Steven, your driving is as bad as I think. Hey, say, man, you can driving one of these things, right? I'm doing this on the steering wheel, man. Well, I usually do it on the steering wheel. I mean, this time I was not actually like I don't know if you're feeling up to it. It takes quite a lot of effort doing it on the steering wheel, the pedals and everything. Got the whole car seat and everything, and I've got all the like the special edition Fanatec wheel, which means all the diff settings and everything. His excuse is just like, I say, go on then, you drive it, mate. Go on. Right. Come on then, say, alright, you go, how about you buy a new game, alright, and you challenge me to a race, go on, come on, let's put him, like, he's talk the talk, let's see if you can walk the walk, alright. When's the new game out, SFeatleyTV? New game out, comes out on the 16th of November, it's the 16th, of July, this month. Bet I would do better than, yeah, right, yeah, you and whose army? How much is it? 55 quid, I believe. 55 pounds, shillings, man. Sterling shillings. Mate, I've been driving these games since 2001. This is how... See? No problem. Right, the guy who says he knows nothing about F1, he's saying he could be better than me. Oh, that rears are going off. Bono, the rears are going off. Bono, I need a pit. Get out of the way, thank you. Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. I've got to admit, DNF1 podcast, go check them out, man. Their outro to their videos is quality. Like Sebastian Vettel repeated going blue, blah, blue. In a like a rhythm. And box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh, very deep, very deep. That's what she said. Bum, 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 bum.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
Winning it. Box, box, box. Pick the firm and box. Box means stop. Box means stop.
Go, go, go.
That was poor. Leave late. That was a poor stop.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy. Lewis is in for a stop.
So you did we stop? This is beautiful stuff. 18 seconds in front, pulling away, jobs are good and pulling away from the championship rival. That was stupidly poor by my standards. That is so poor by my standards, it's unreal. Right, no more comments since then. But make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Right, cheers to everyone that is watching. Right. I'll just set up a FIFA tournament. I'm going to set up UEFA Euros after the tournament's finished as well. Ah, brother John! Big up, boy! I hope you're free at 6 and 8, but yeah, man, look, I'm just like showing you what a true F1 car is, man. A true F1 car. Right, I'm talking about the kit you had to race against before you decided to get the FIA to help you out with the rules. I mean, let's be honest, come on. You wouldn't have challenged Mercedes this season if the rules in the floor hadn't changed. Let's be honest. You would have got close. You would have got close, but not close enough. And I ain't given up yet. And I won't give up until the fat lady sings. I'll keep holding out that Hamilton will turn this round. Never give up. Still we rise. Yeah, you see, 7 years of hurt, you had to get the FIA to do your dirty work, man. Yeah, you thank you fucking, yeah. I hope you give him a fucking trophy parade as well, man. Right? You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't make a car yourself, so you had to get the FIA to do your dirty work. Right? And now you're bitching because the FIA want to punish you during the season. Oh my god, the pit stops are it's gonna ruin us completely, even though it affects every fucking team. Why can't we have our limbo wings, though it changes basically the setup of a car during a race, which is what the DAS system you did, but you weren't allowed to have that. No, that's not fair. So you want to change the setup of a car during a Grand Prix, and make it and have it legal, yet when we try to change the setup of a car during a Grand Prix with another system, you said it's totally illegal and it's not allowed. Instead of making one yourself. I mean, what did you do? Like the whole pandemic, I know they're all diverting their resources to fight the pandemic, which is admirable enough. You still could have got, Red Bull still could have had people in working on a DAS system. That's what I'm saying. Why don't you just like accept that? Because to be honest, like, you knew that we were stuck in lockdown until July. You could have invented a DAS system for your Red Bull RB16. Right, like, well, the last season's car, right, for the beginning of the season, which would have brought you up to our level. Right, plus and a few other parts that you might have needed, to be honest, but it would have brought you up to our level, so I don't get what, you made your fucking, I don't get, like, why you didn't do that. Why you then just had to leave all the FIAs. Yes, pit stops will ruin everything. No more undercuts. No more. It's not fair anymore. The FIA picking on me. I'm Christian Horner. Oh. I want it all my own way. It's not fair when they pick on me, but it's totally fair when they pick on someone else like Toto Wolff. Fuck it, Now, here's a question for you guys, and I want Sequel to answer this question. Now, we all know about Hamilton's new 2-year deal, which extends his contract to 2023, at the end of 2023, which makes him 2 years into the new regs of next season. It also brings him into line with the eventual expiration of Toto Wolff's Toto Wolff's contract. Right? Do you feel, I think Mercedes have already said Toto Wolff after the end of this contract will be leaving the team. Right? Yeah, it's your turn to complain now. Yeah, it is my turn to complain, and we're gonna fucking complain. Because you lot are being bastards, basically. But anyway, like I'm saying, do you feel that big up Mike in the chat, do you feel, what I'm saying is that, do you feel that Mercedes are planning both to release Toto Wolff in 2023 at the end of his contract, which I think is what the plan is, and do you think Hamilton has bought his contract because it was done so quickly, because he knows that's coming with Toto Wolff's contract for 2023, do you feel that that has said, you extend my deal to 2 years to 2023, then I might consider retiring? Basically what I'm saying is, if Toto Wolff leaves, basically, Hamilton is also going to leave Mercedes at the end of 2023 and retire. Because everyone is, at the minute, accepting the fact that Hamilton is probably one of the greatest, maybe the greatest. To me, I don't care what anyone says, he is the greatest. He is the greatest for me. Right? I've seen so many drives by Hamilton where, even as a Schumacher fan, I'm like, my God, mate, where's he come that from? Right? So that's me, in my opinion. I feel that Hamilton might leave at the end of 2023 and retire because Toto Wolff is leaving. And that's not to discourage the relationship he has with the team. He has a great relationship with everyone in that team. He loves everyone. Yeah, no one is bigger than the club, but don't think Mert will suffer. They have Allison. Yeah, but Allison, is he cut up to be a team principal, or is he just better as a technical director? Right, the guy who makes the car. It will be a shame if they both, it will be a travesty if they did disaster. Maybe for Mercedes if they left, and it might be a great asset to everyone else, especially as everyone else is a much closer racing. So, but for me, that's what I see happening. I see Toto Wolff leaving and Mercedes saying, do you want another contract, Lewis? And Lewis saying, if Toto Wolff's leaving, I'm leaving. Right, that's the end for me. He's done everything he's needed to do in the sport. He can't do much else. Leaving and Lewis leaving will be a huge blow. And let's not forget, Mercedes staff are leaving Red Bull. Also, look, Mercedes have had a fantastic run. Even if they lost this championship and won the next 2, that's 9 championships in the space. Well, that's 9 championships in the space of 10 years. 10 years, right? It also brings into the fact that Hamilton would have spent 10 years at the start. They would have spent 10 years at Mercedes. right, at the end of that contract. It just sounds to me that that's the time that Hamilton will leave. It's going to be sad, and it's going to be sad for me, right, because I've watched him growing up. Beginning of the end of the Mercedes could well be, but all great things come to an end. Look what happened to Ferrari. Well, I don't think Mercedes, to be honest, they're that efficient as a team. I know they'll probably find a team principal to replace Toto Wolff. I still think they'll be just as strong after he leaves and after Hamilton leaves, because I'm sure Norris will get his opportunity and get in that car, and they'll put him in that seat before the end of that season, or before 2023. Either start of 2023 or start in 2022, right? Not Mercedes. You will simply dominate. Actually, to be honest, mate, I've had it on one of the hardest difficulties possible. I've had it on 90. So actually, the first 2 years, I've been struggling, actually fighting tooth and nail for most of the victories, right? And about 5 seconds in between. Plus, I've also been fighting Hamilton, who's like a 95 rating, which is just like insane. It's so difficult. But this season, the reason why I'm dominating a minute is because the only championship rival at the minute is Hamilton, because we've kept all our upgrades from the last 2 seasons and brought them into this season, which has meant that whilst everyone has lost out on their upgrades by spending too much during the season, we've managed to save most of our upgrades, so it means we've got a considerable gap in every department. So, and that's why also as well we've managed to turn off us updating. We're not updating anymore. I'm not updating anymore on this car until next season. Well, whatever comes first, the new game on the end of this season, that is. I mean, the next race will be like Singapore, and Singapore is going to be a fucking nightmare for me, so I hate Singapore. It's so difficult. It's Monaco on steroids, is how Hamilton used to put it. It is Monaco on steroids. Hey bro, how are you? Big up T-Ho in the building. Hope you're well, mate. I wanted to push. 120.1. The reason I'm doing that in a minute is because I know Hamilton's a threat still, so I'm just maintaining the gap. Well, it's just maintaining the gap at the minute. That's actually what I'm doing at the minute. Yes, I've gained a little bit of time there, but it's really just, we're trading sector times in a minute. And he's on the faster tyre. And I know I made a mistake. I know I made a mistake. Obviously, lapping the two hashes, some things do not change. Plus, you're 37. No. What's happened is, hang on a minute. I've not built that up during the race. I've built that up during the race because Hamilton was supposed to start second. It was supposed to be an epic duel between me and Hamilton. The only thing that spoiled it, this is why I wanted to do this Grand Prix until I realised this morning when I went to play it, and like have a first go at it on this level. Like Hamilton ended up with a 10-place grid penalty with an engine change, with a power unit change, which means that I've now had to like sort of try and maintain the gap. So obviously it meant, compared to like Albon and Verstappen, who are in a car that's not as fast as the Mercedes because of what we've done with our development, it's meant we just built I've built the gap up while he's been fighting his way through the field. But no doubt I'll make a mistake, mate, don't you worry about that. I might even do it to make it interesting. But what I am going to do is leave it there because I've got the Liver Awareness show coming up anyways. So, anyway, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and then the share button. I'll do the concluding part of this tomorrow if I get time. I've got to go to Norwich in the morning, right early morning, to get the phone fixed. So yeah, but make sure to hit the like button and share button. That explains why it 30 cents, because it's going to protest until you gone into enough, Palpine another two. Yeah, that explains why, man. Otherwise I'll be fine Hamilton tooth and nail for it. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the share button as well. If you want to become a member, please do sign up to the membership. Really important you do that. It helps the charity as well as the channel. It helps the charity both, mostly obviously. So make sure you do that. Loads of perks there, right? And soon I should get hopefully an email back from the charity where you can get maybe a free t-shirt if you pay the equivalent it costs to get one. So that could be another perk adding to it. But until then, like, share, subscribe. We're back at 6 p.m. for Liver Awareness Show. 8:30 p.m. is the preview, and we've got Old School Gunner, and I think Mike's coming on for that as the opposition as well. But yeah, make sure you do hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll speak to you guys soon. Until then, take care, right? Stay safe, stay well, and we'll speak to you soon. Until then, bye bye.